Today I'm going to take a look at this. This is a very common issue on the bulkheads of all series Land Rovers, 90s, 110s and any Defenders that have got this square type bulkhead. Today I'm going to try and sort this one out. First thing I need to do is try and get this hinge off. That one's not moving. Sometimes constant pressure with a bit of leverage is better than bashing. Hey, gotcha. Oh. It's going round, but it's not coming out. One. It's not moving around in there. Keep going. Hey! Gotcha. I win. Just in case you've never seen how these things work, this is a captive nut on here, on this clip. Slide that through the square hole, push it up, open that up, push it upwards until you get the nut in line with that there. I'm not going to push it in because it's hard to get out. But what happens is that this little surrounding area here rots away over the years and you end up just with the nut still stuck on the end of the screw, and as you're unscrewing it, it just goes round and round. So there you are. Okay, so this is what we got. All fairly solid there and there. So that's not going to be too big a patch. We'll have to get this rubber out of the way. Around the front here, that's soft there. That's going to be quite a big patch on that one there. Right, so let's get this lot cleaned up and have a look what we've got underneath. Now, I want to try and preserve this paintwork if I can, and then when I finish all this welding, I'm going to try and reproduce that finish, that patina, onto here. I've just got to try not to get welding spatter all over the wing. Not sure how this is going to work, but there you are. Plan A. This is aluminium tape, although I don't think it really is aluminium. Probably just plastic. But we'll find out when we start welding. Right then, here's where we're at. We've got nice solid shiny metal there and here, and we're okay there. And then, but we've got a little hole down here, and that's a bit close, but I think if I take that on an angle, I'll be able to get that from the top and from behind. This is the trouble with not removing the wing. Right, here's my piece of metal, bigger than what I need. So this edge here isn't straight. So, and it's not sitting right at the bottom. So the first thing I'll do is I'll cut this bottom off and get it so that it sits straight. Right, that's now sitting straight. I think it's going to land somewhere around there. So the next thing I need to decide is where to cut the top off. Well, I could aim for that joint, but it's not necessary. I'm going to come down to about there. Which is about there. Right, so we've got clean metal there and there. I think that and that. Right, there's the piece. There's 3 ways to do this now. You can spot weld it just at the corners and then cut that out, but I've got this added complication down here for that method. You can draw around it and then cut out where you've drawn, or you can draw around it, take the piece away and then cut down from corner to corner, and then just cut inside that line, tap those edges back and lap it on. Right, that's it, we're in. This is all, now you can see that is in line, and the same from the top. And then at the bottom I've ended up with a butt weld down here because the wing's in the way. I didn't want to go any further down, and that's it. A little bit of filling to do in that corner. Let's stick it in. So that's it, that's that one done, all bar the fiddling. But you can see it's straight down there. Once I've sorted out the surface rumbles, you'll never know it's there. Okay, let's have a look at this one. So it's got a curve, it doesn't end there. I could just put it to there, fill that with weld. Right, I'm just going to put a little bend into that. Right, that's that little bend in there. Just need a curve now. Right, that's close enough. So now we need to cut across there for that to fit. It's tight down there, tight down there. Okay, that fits nice on there. So if I mark this just there in a bit, and then so there, straight line between those two. Okay, that's got me what I want in that direction. Got somewhere to a line to cut to. Let's mark this side now. So there. So there. Yep. Okay, so what I've done, fits nicely there. It will drop into there and it will drop into there. So I've just got the bottom to cut. But I think I'll tack it in position first and then cut the bottom all in one go. Okay, and that basically is it. Still a bit of fiddling to do, some holes to fill, but it looks a whole lot better than it did this morning. And I haven't damaged the wing.